evening, Rutgers, and happy last day of February. Tyler Case here in the Weather Watcher studio with your Saturday evening forecast for February 28th, 2015. Now, we are looking at the first day of meteorological spring tomorrow, but we're not starting it off very nice. 11 degrees for our low last night, so you can see well below our average low of 25. Only got up to 30 degrees, so stayed below freezing. Nowhere near that average high, 44 degrees. Would have been really nice to be up into the 70s like we were back in 1997. Days getting longer. We're actually springing forward next week, 6:33 a.m. for that sunrise. 5:46 p.m. tonight was the sunset. Now, we are tracking a winter storm that's going to hit our area sometime tomorrow afternoon and last on through the evening, with another wet week ahead, unfortunately, as well. We're looking at rain showers all the way through Thursday. But here's something to look forward to right now. We got temperatures in the 50s into the midweek. So definitely something to keep your eye on as we begin to edge our way into spring. For tonight, though, we're only going down to 10 degrees. So on the colder side, much colder actually to our north, though. 9 degrees in Newark, 4 in Sussex, teens down the shore, 14 in Toms River, 15 Atlantic City, 18 degrees in Wildwood, 14 in Millville, 13 degrees down there at Rutgers, Camden. But much, much colder to our north, -9 in Oneonta, 8 degrees Poughkeepsie, 8 in Hartford, 9 in Boston. So could be much worse than this 10 degrees that we're looking at right now, but it also would have been nice to be down in the teens like they are in Dover, Baltimore, and Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Now, on ahead of this winter storm I was talking about, we are in a winter weather advisory beginning tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., but that is going to last on through Monday morning at 4 a.m. So even though it's looking clear throughout the Northeast right now, looking pretty clear throughout Garden State, all the way across into New York and Pennsylvania. But if we zoom this out and you take a look, getting some pretty hefty snowfall down in Illinois, parts of Missouri, and this system is just going to push all the way up on into the Great Lakes and then push into our area sometime tomorrow afternoon. So let's actually time this out for you. Snow begins to fall in the hub city around 2:30 p.m., and you can see snow bands lasting all the way back into Allentown, down into South Jersey. And as that temperature begins to warm along ahead of warm air towards the lower end of the atmosphere, you can see we're actually switching over to a wintry mix sometime around 8 p.m. tomorrow night, and then that's going to switch over to rain overnight and clear out as we head on into the morning. Mostly clear all the way through Tuesday, but Tuesday evening we're starting to track this system as well, and this should push in and make things pretty messy Tuesday on into Wednesday. But again, we're shooting for those warmer temperatures, but we're not going to see them tonight. 17 degrees around 9 p.m., dropping down into 12 by midnight on into 3 a.m. as clouds begin to build on ahead of that system. We are looking at 10 degrees for our low tonight. Winds will be light and variable as clouds begin on ahead of this system, pushing into our area. 22 degrees with overcast skies tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. Winds will be out of the southwest at 2 miles per hour, with most of the snow picking up around into the afternoon, around 3 p.m. First day of meteorological spring again tomorrow. Unfortunately, we're starting it out with some snowfall and a high of 29 degrees. Are looking at a very nice day on Monday, though, to start off the work week, but then we're into that rainy mess Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But 51 degrees for that high on Wednesday, so definitely something to shoot for there. And then a really nice weekend ahead of us. 33 degrees, cool but sunny on Friday, and very spring-like conditions on Saturday. 43 degrees for that temperature. So definitely starting to ease our way into spring, which will be great as we start to melt off all that snowfall. Now, if you missed us, you can check us out at RUTV channel 23.1 every 15 minutes. We're also on Facebook. Our page is RU Weather Watcher. If you use Twitter, you can tweet us at RUTVWW. Just use hashtag RUWeather. Send us your photos. We'd love to share them with everyone. And you can always find us online at weatherwatcher.rutgers.edu. I'm Tyler Case. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.